Hello everyone, this is Shelby with Shelby Creations. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den. I know a lot of you have been asking to see the final finishing of my new desk setup. So I'm going to give you a short little tour. Let me back up here some. This got changed. This was over, it was over yonder somewhere. But in here I have like my daubers and all the little pads that go with them. In here is my foil. And then these are just random tools that I pull and use, but not, constantly. Under here, move this out of the way. That's things that I use that I don't use all the time. I have my clips in here. I have my little trash can under here, and I have my two little my little trash cans under there, and then my little trays. And then while I was cleaning, I found this piece of corrugated. Yeah, I got an idea for that. So, but we'll work on that. Here is just paint and glue and stuff that I have to keep on my desk because I don't have another place for it yet. Inside here, I just have storage envelopes and, well, go back in there. And my bag from the Crafty Crab. This is the one I take with me when I go, and it costs like 10 bucks, whatever you can fit in the bag. Sometimes, and don't get me wrong, the lady that works there, if you have maybe one or two things that you don't think are fit, honey, she'll take it all out and she'll make sure it fits. She's a wonderful lady to work with. In here, a lot of you have saw already or seen already that those are my shorts. You can tell it's warm here. Even the washi tape's starting to stick to things. So yeah, I'm not used to holding the camera and doing videos. I have to move that out to put this back. There is a piece here holding that in place. This was that big envelope of half of what I got for the last bundle that I bought from Pam at the Paper Outpost. There's my journals that I use, my stamping pad thingy from Tim Holtz. I love it. I am the world's worst at when it comes to setting stamps. And then up here I've got all my little containers. I've got the smaller shaped ones. See, everything's falling back. The smaller shaped ones, and on the ends, like this one here says flowers. And the larger ones that one actually holds all my stamp blocks. And then I've got washi stickers, frames, my whole reinforcements. This one is PET stickers. But yeah, all of those are up there. And they fit finally. And then I put excess tape that I use is in there. This one holds my my perfect pearls. If I can get it. I'm sorry. I'm so not used to doing this. It has my perfect pearls in there and some what is this? Stencil paste. So all of that's in there. And in here, let me move baby Amora. In here are doilies and appliques just in that drawer. I like using the envelope punch board, and this is all the numbers from that because I can't see what's on the back. That print is too light or too small for me. There is my scrap basket. That's all I got. That's all the scraps I've got. Here are some of my larger, I finally found my whale tail. See what happens when you clean up? And then a corner punch. This one here is, it's a type of corner punch too. Yeah, that's the corner punch. That's the notch punch. But all of those are in there. Oh, speaking of which, I found this one too, so I got to put that one. That's my little small hole punch. So those are there. My stapler. Move my drink out of the way. I keep my water in here, and I do go through a lot of water. Trying to be healthy. Baby Amora. This is one Nikki gave me. I have that one, and then I have the little teeny tiny one. They're so cute. So anyway, let me put both of those out of the way. The journal we're working on is here, and this shelf is the one I turned to go this way. It was sitting where this was, and this was all moved down. And then that, which is a monitor riser, was actually underneath the shelf that was sitting there. Totally confusing, right? I moved my drawers up there, my inks, and this is my large paper, the 6x6 and 8x8 sizes that will not fit in any of my boxes. It's still in a basket. This is stuff I need to use. Use it or lose it type thing. This one holds paper. That's my new little toy. My little die cut machine. Back there is bulb pins and brads and things of that nature. And this is Spellbinder's little mini doohickey. More paper. This is where all my sticker books are. And then, of course, those of you that have seen, I love my little containers. They were challenging to do. I made my own ink, and somewhere around here, I still have some of it left. But I made up my own ink, my own stain out of ink for those. I have my corner chompers here along with my clip. Well, the clip came off. We'll stick her up there for now. And my little guillotine. This now holds, I love these little tins. I think I can get it open one-handed. This just holds strips. See, that's washi tape, and then there's all those other, like PET strips and flower strips, things like that. They're all in there. And of course, it was a plain tin, so yes, I did decorate it. And then in the last one here, which was this was a box where the top lifted up. And I showed you before that I had cut it here. I made an incision all the way up here and another incision up this way. And then glued this back on. So now I can lift it up. And these have, tickets and regular non-sticky strips. None of these are glued strips or sticker strips. And of course, right there is my little gator. And I have my grandbabies, 2 of them. So, and then I'll put these still hold the same thing that they've always held. Like my peg stamps are in there and just other things. If I need to get to it, I can always, it's no problem pulling them out. And then this one here has my alphabet stamps and some of my little archival and Ranger ink stamp pads are back there in those containers, along with my glossy accents and other things. Miscellaneous that does not fit into a drawer, they're in there. And there's a little one that I decoupaged. It turned out so cute. And it holds little teeny miniature, little teeny stickers. washi tape stickers. Now as we move on, that's my vacuum cleaner. Victoria got me a vacuum cleaner. This used to sit on top of these two drawers were over here on this corner, one on top of the other, and that sat on top of it horizontally. Well, now I moved this vertically. This here just hangs up. That's got my charger and the end cap for my Apple Pencil. I keep my one thing of characters, people, stickers, so I don't have any place else to put them. And on top of that are the plates for my little die cut machine. My miniature. I love it. I tried it out today, and it cuts so much better than my Big Shot. All right, find a way to put those back up there. These are just notepads. This is the plug to my other light. You see, I've got a light, this strip light here, and then that's where my phone usually holds. And my fairy lights have fallen down. Caleb's gonna refix that. I got all my little tchotchkes up there. And then of course the boxes that I refinished. These turned out so beautiful. And this one now holds stickers. These are just small stickers that will fit in here because they don't fit anywhere else. I have a few pieces of washi tape in here because it will not fit in there. That's just notepads. And then this is more paper in this box. And then in here I put like my one line stamp, tabs, and this is, I found tabs that I forgot I had. So now that thing is like crammed full. Black and white stickers and other stickers. So that's all that's down there. And then I have a metal tin here. There's nothing in it. But I love metal tins. I put those down. And I moved these over here because I wanted you to see what was over on the other side. This one here just has different tools. It has my big scissors in it. And brushes and pens and stuff. So that one usually sits right there. And then I've got this big one. And this has my tall rulers. Get it in line. My tall rulers are back here. Felt tip pen, water brush. These are what? Distress markers and paint pens, things like that in there. And my eraser. I love that thing. I love it. So all that's in that one. This actually, you remember the fruit bouquets that they used to, I think the store's closed, but they used to have them, edible bouquets or something like that. I got those from one person one time, and it came in that. And I've kept it ever since. And then of course, my scissor jar. This has all my regular scissors. It has my bone folder. It has my tweezers and all those. And that usually sits over there. So that what's left here is my other two paper boxes, which I showed you last time. And then, of course, my iPad. And then this, which I can pull down. It's pushed up there right now because I don't need it. It holds my glue and my lotion and my eyeglass cleaner, the things that I'm using constantly, so I can just pull that down. And then I've got my iPad sitting over there, my tape dispenser, and my power bank. I've got a strip here, and then I've got this one here, because this one my phone sits on and I can charge it when I don't have other things plugged into it. But yeah, this is my new setup. Will it stay like this? I have no idea. It could work fine for a week, and then it could change. You know, I'm not sticking to anything because there is no perfect setup. It's whatever works for you at that moment is what's perfect for you. Yep, that's it. And of course, as you see, there's no Amora down there. I think she's in there with, probably over there with Caleb. She has abandoned me and she's gone for her pup now, her Caleb. And she will wrap herself around his chair and rest her head on his feet. It's so cute. But yeah, this is where I'm at now. So I'll let you know how long it lasts. We're not sure. But it's something new. And sometimes you need to take the time and just redecorate everything like I did. Move things around. Spice up your life. Decorate what's on your desk. You know, you don't have to sit there with, everything plain. You can decorate your tools. You can decorate your space. Make it yours because you're the one that has to work in it. So if you've enjoyed me showing you my little update here, give me a thumbs up. I want to welcome all of my new subscribers. I have a few of them here lately. And I am so thankful for every single one of you. If you're new here and you are not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. I try to have videos out Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Although coming up, probably around the 1st of August, I may be about a week without videos. I'm trying to get enough in the queue because I have to have eye surgery. And I will probably be blind for about a week. So, yeah, y'all keep me in your prayers for that. And yeah, let me know how many times you've changed your desk around. Have you kept the same desk for years? Oh God, I used to. I had my desk the same way for, let's see, 13, 14. I had the same desk arrangement for 8 years. And it did not change until we moved in here in the den. So, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to make this work. And if it doesn't, it's okay. We can change it again. So if you've enjoyed my little mini tour today, give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. If you are not a subscriber, thank you for subscribing to all of those that have. And hit that bell notification so you'll be notified of upcoming videos. So until next time, bye guys.